So for today's lab session, we're going to take a look at Shulk shield art combos, specifically with dash attack. A few things to note about dash attack is it starts sending into tumble percent at 63%, meaning you can start DIing. And the main thing about dash attack that makes it a combo tool is that it forces Shulk to land. So for example, right here when he's in shield art, if I dash attack him, he can't jump out of this, and that works until 60%. Once he's at 60%, he can start jumping out, but you could still get true combos. We're not going to cover every percentage window, but there is parts where Shulk's forced to land, where he's not forced to land and he could jump out, and where he's in tumble and DI can affect it. We're just going to cover it kind of basic. So the first combo starts at 26% and it's dash attack jab. This combo is one of the best because it depletes shield art completely. So this means if you have a KO punch and he goes into shield art, you can do dash attack into rapid jab, try to get rid of it, and then try to land your KO punch. This combo works until 65%. The next combo we're going to take a look at is dash attack down tilt. Now this combo is kind of useless because down tilt is actually negative on hit and will remain negative on hit for pretty much any relevant percent. This works from 40% up until 62%. Dash attack up B also works at 35% but works until 76%. The issue with dash attack up B is that it won't get rid of shield art, making it very punishable. So right now he could fall and maybe switch to a different art like smash art, buster art, any other art, and take the stock from it. That doesn't mean it's completely useless, since if he's kind of low on shield art, you could use this to send them up pretty high. Dash attack up tilt works at 40% until 76%, but at these percents it's also minus on hit, meaning Shulk can punish by switching into an art, maybe shield art, maybe buster art, and punishing you. Up tilt does have combos at later percentages, but at these percentages for dash attack up tilt, it doesn't lead into anything. That doesn't mean it's completely useless, as dash attack into up tilt into jab can catch a jump or air dodge from Shulk. So as you can see right here, I catch him and I get a rapid jab off of this, getting rid of his shield art. However, at higher percents, especially in tumble, it's really hard to connect a follow-up after up tilt even though you're plus on hit. Dash attack into F tilt works again at 40%, however works up until 89%. At lower percentages, this combo is kind of useless. As you can see right there, it could get some distance, could get him off stage, so it's not completely terrible. It does the most amount of damage. So if you want to get him off stage with shield art, it can be used at these lower percentages. Once F tilt starts sending into tumble, you can create a tech chase. Like right here, he is put in a tech chase or maybe to jump. Dash attack into side B only works at 57% to 60%, but it's such a good combo tool. This is because it forces him to do a tech chase. Now if he neutral techs, he doesn't have anything to worry about because he will be advantaged by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, by 4 frames. That still means he's kind of forced to shield or spot dodge, or choose a defensive option to get out of the way. Once you bring him up higher in percents, he is still plus, but he's forced to shield. If the Shulk tech rolls, you're able to cover it with a lot of different options. So if I do dash attack into side B and he tech rolls, I could continue the tech chase with another dash attack, which can be very useful since it could lead to another combo. So let's take a look at it. So dash attack, he's gonna try to shield and I punish him for it, and then I could get something like an F tilt. And he can't jump out of that, that's true. He can't air dodge, he didn't jump, it's a true combo. And then I could start another tech chase potentially. That's a forced tech chase right there. So I could start another tech chase or send him off stage. You just get a lot of cool combos off of it. Theoretically, since you are +8, you could do some dash attack chains. So watch this. I could do dash attack, and if my execution is frame perfect, I could do another dash attack, right? To catch him, and that's true. And then I could do another dash attack, so we'll try to that. He's trying to jump, he can't jump. He's trying to shield, he can't shield. And now he's in tumble, and now I try to combo into an F tilt, which is true. So now I combo into F tilt and set up for another check chase. And that could be very good for carrying him across the stage. So let's say you're on FD and he happens to shield art, and you just start chaining dash attacks on him into an F tilt to carry him across the stage. Another way to end this combo off is to combo into a side B. So you do dash attack, and then you do dash attack again. And this third dash attack is also frame perfect, so instead of being frame perfect, just go for the side B since it's also frame A and you can buffer it. And then he gets put into the forced tech situation. So I'm gonna try to jump out of this, and I can't. So he's forced to tech, and you could cover his tech option with another dash attack into an F tilt, and it's real cool. To make this combo a bit more consistent, you have to try and hit with the last hit of dash attack or closer to the end. So you can even do something like a micro dash. If you want to learn more about micro dash, check out my video, lab session number 1, or check out my YouTube video on micro dash. So you do a micro dash, and you hit him with one of the later frames. And now you have a 2-frame window to punish Shulk. So 1, 2, and then I dash attack, and then he tries to shield, and he gets hit. Now, cool thing about this, as you can see, I actually hit him with the shoulder hitbox. So you get a consistent shoulder hitbox with Little Mac. However, it doesn't necessarily lead to much. Since it sends him higher, he's actually not put into a forced landing, and he could jump out. But you could try to catch that. It doesn't have to be with the haymaker, it could be with an up tilt to try to catch his jump or something. That's going to be it for this lab session. There is going to be more complicated Shulk frame traps where he's either forced to shield because he only has a 1-frame window to shield, or he's in the air and only has 1-frame window to do something, which will mean he'll either switch arts, go into jump, or he'll air dodge, but all of those options will get caught. There's some frame traps with KO punch, frame traps with haymaker, frame traps with jab, frame traps with grab, but that needs a bit more labbing, and those are DI dependent, so it's not necessarily the most reliable setups. So for now, I just wanted to stick to some of the more basic true stuff that you could land pretty easily. I will make another lab session of Shulk combos with shield art, and that might cover stuff with up tilt or stuff with jab, since those are other combo tools or potential frame traps. I hope you learned something new, and maybe you can use this in a real match.